Good, thanks. 8:02 now, and we do want to show you a chart regarding the latest in the coronavirus. It shows how fast the cases have grown over the past week. If you look at your screen, you see that last week on Monday, Missouri had 187 cases, while Kansas had only 82 cases. As you can see here on this graph, in 1 week, both states saw their numbers jump quite a bit. And starting today in Kansas, a statewide stay-at-home order is now in effect. It runs from now until April 19th. It is similar to the order in effect in Johnson and Wyandotte counties, among others. It states that only essential businesses and organizations are allowed to be open. We can get food, medicine, and other household necessities. And one school district is suspending its meal distribution program after a food service worker is presumed positive for coronavirus. They're now getting treatment. Well, the person worked at Raytown Middle School preparing meals last Monday. Well, they were not at the school on Tuesday when meals were served. Raytown Middle School will be completely closed this week, including a pickup scheduled for today. Well, the district says that the move is out of an abundance of caution. They'll put out their new plan for serving meals later this week. And in Kansas City, Kansas, the school district is making changes, but it's to help more students. Starting today, the district is opening 2 new locations for breakfast and lunch meal distributions. They will be at Banneker Elementary and Rosedale Middle School. Well, these locations are added onto the schools already handing out meals. And for more information, I've tweeted a link for you if you would like to see the full list. And several other districts will continue their meal distributions today. That includes Lawrence, Lee Summit, Independence, and many more. Make sure you check out your school district's website to see where and when they are offering the meals. And as the coronavirus outbreak continues to cause changes in all of our lives, one group's using their disaster response training to help those who are helping others. KBC9's Martin Augustine is live this morning with Operation Barbecue Relief. Martin, tell us more about what they're doing.
Well, somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,400 meals will be going out to first responders and the homeless. We're joined here by Stan Hayes, the CEO of Operation Barbecue Relief. I know there's a bunch of pork loin inside that smoker right there that's going to be part of that, part of those meals that are going out. Oh, let's take a look here. You bet. Oh, yeah. That looks fabulous. But it's not the only thing you guys are doing to help the community. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are planning to help a restaurant or two that's struggling right now.
Yeah, so our restaurant relief plan that we've put out there and that we're piloting right now is going to be down in Overland Park with Plowboys Barbecue. And what the plan is to help him reopen the restaurant, bring back some employees. We're going to provide him, some financial assistance, but we're going to provide him the resources, the food, the essential supplies to be able to put out 2,500 meals a day to go out to the community, to those in need. So they'll be able to email or call in orders. They can, people can pick them up for them. We have different groups that are already been contacted about coming in to pick up meals that are taken care of. There's churches that have shut-ins that they're trying to take care of. There's other groups that have things that they're working on, and then there's just that general public that doesn't know who to go to.
Right.
So that way.
Very, very good. Well, Barbecue Relief helping in so many ways. This community and communities, of course, around the United States, we know all about that with the work in Nashville and Jonesboro most recently, and the meals going out to first responders and homeless today. Reporting live. Martin Augustine, KBC9 News.
Yeah, Martin, they do so much wonderful work. We're so grateful for everything they do. Well, meanwhile, the city of Overland Park is closing the city's recycling center until further notice. We want to let you know about that. It's to stop the spread of coronavirus. With the coronavirus outbreak, it has forced non-essential businesses to close under Kansas City's emergency order until at least April 24th. One barbershop owner is hoping for some relief to help those in his industry. Joey Thomas owns 180V Barbershop. He says the orders closed down shops, and he's worried that stylists will offer their services outside of salons. He wants to see some kind of assistance to help independent contractors stay busy.
If you say I can't work here in my salon, what's going to stop me from wanting to work in my house or at a client's house? However, but every time I go to another client's house or every time another person comes to my home, I'm now increasing my chances and being still at risk of either catching or spreading that virus.
Well, Kansas City's City Council, they're working on creating a $500,000 small business emergency relief fund that would provide small sum grants to small local businesses struggling during the COVID-19 health crisis. Well, life may not be getting back to normal anytime soon when it comes to the coronavirus. Our Jared Hills on our Washington Bureau with new guidelines from President Trump.
You know, folks should really settle in because yesterday President Trump announced that the White House is extending those social distancing guidelines.
Nothing would be worse than declaring victory before the victory is won. That would be the greatest loss of all.
The new date is April 30th. This comes as the nation's top infectious disease specialist said new data shows 1 to 200,000 Americans could die from the coronavirus and millions may be infected. More than 2,000 have died already. We're also learning more about when help could be coming from the $2 trillion emergency economic package. 2 weeks for the direct payments, and small business loans could be ready by Friday.
We have to do more. I think this bill was just a down payment.
Yesterday, President Trump also said that if people don't get the money that they need quickly from that economic package there, he would potentially call Congress back to Washington to reconvene from their break to figure out another way to make that happen. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jared Hill.
Well, the White House says it plans to put out more detailed coronavirus-related guidelines on Tuesday. The president says by June 1st, he expects the country to be well on our way to recovery. It's 8:06 now as we all try to adjust to the new normal for a while. Some people, well, they're still working. They're finding ways to give people an inside look at their jobs as well. Our KBC9's Matt Evans live this morning, working from home like many of us, with how a radio station is helping out. Hey, Matt, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning to you, Rob. A lot of people in broadcasting still working, of course, to get all of that information out to people all across the country, all across our community. Of course, we are obviously continuing to broadcast. Radio stations across the country and here in Kansas City continuing to broadcast as well. And one radio station that offers a lot of tours to classes during the school year, well, they decided to bring a virtual tour into the home since all of those students are at home right now. This is a look at the KC 102.1 studios. Jen Johnson, their morning show host, leading this tour live on their Facebook page last week. The radio station did these tours on Facebook Live every day last week so people could see what the inside of a radio station looks like, exactly what entails their job, and also ask questions on Facebook Live about being on the radio. Well, we talked to Jen before this tour. She said that she's continuing her job, but it has not been easy. Her usually fun and lighthearted morning show has had to strike a more serious chord at times during this crisis.
And, we try to balance that out. Of course, we're bringing people as much news and information as possible, especially as it pertains to you right here in Kansas City. We are live, we are local, and so we want to maintain that. But there's also the kind of lighter stories that involve toilet paper and just kind of the different aspects of this. And so we are able to share those as well.
You can see all of those Facebook Live tours right now on the KC 102 Facebook page. Reporting live this morning, Matt Evans, KBC 9 News.
Very cool, Matt. Thanks so much. Well, make sure you stay up to date on the ever-changing story by following our coverage on air and on our free mobile app. We also have answers to all of your coronavirus questions at KMBC.com.